Oh dear. Come here. Come on, big bud. You want to come out? Turn on fan. These guys at me. They're sleeping. What you doing, Mellow? You already come out? You want a cookie? I'm gonna start off with Wolfie. He's been a good boy today. Oh, what's up, little buddy? Yes, you've been a good boy today. Cleaned your house. Hello. Yeah, he's very happy. He's very happy. Hello, hello. The sisters aren't too happy. I can hear them thumping behind me, though. He gets a little nuts like this. It's funny. There he goes. You're such a goose. Yeah. What's up, big bud? You like showing people how fast you are? He's gone again. And now we're back out. The little ones? Those little ones are over there. Hi, Alfie. Cedric wants to come out and let Alberta out maybe first, or Cedric. Depends when Alfie gets tired. Alberta is not having it. You can see her over there. Look at those are ears. Cedar's behind her. What you doing, little buddy? You're gonna hang out there because it's cool? Where are you going? You want to go up on couch? Oh. Oh, the two black Rex. Yeah, they're Rex and Flemish mix. Those girls are over here. Those, actually, all three of those are sisters. That's Alberta, and she's right there. Cedric is behind her in the mansion. And then Penny's on the other side. And you, sir, I know you're trying to chew on TV trays. Oh my. You so happy? You so happy? Yeah. You're very happy. Good boy, Alfie. Good boy. You got stuff you gotta do? You got stuff you gotta do? You are a little goose. I'm taking this out of here so you don't have access to it. Yeah, you normally don't get to come out first. Oh, you get to mark everything. Get out of the corner. Leave the ladies alone. I know, you want to go over there and say hi. And ask them why they're so tiny. Stormy just came downstairs. I think he ran into that table leg a little. Little moose. You don't fit back there. You don't fit back there. Oh, so you're just gonna go over? No, sir. Come on. Out. Out. You gotta go out. Yep, this spot isn't for you, Alfie. Just because you see the sisters do it doesn't mean you do. Excuse me. No. You mind your manners, sir. Out. Out, 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 out. Out. Arschlock. Out. Nope. Back the other way. No, sir. You're not being nice. You're not being nice. That's rude. You're going in someone else's space. You know that. Oh, stupid X-Pen. Yeah. No. Come on. Let's go get a cookie. Come on. Come on, Alfie. No. Alfred. No. You're gonna go back in your house if you keep being naughty. No. Come on. Let's go over here. Let's go on couch. Come on, little bud. Why don't you come here? Yep. There's better things to do. Oh yeah, he's showing off. And then we're hiding. Where are you going? You want a cookie? No, you're going up there. Oh dear. He's gonna eat all the cookies. I had some spillage. I tried to do it one-handed. Ended up failing. Yeah, thank you for the kissy. I didn't do it intentionally. Now you're all gonna be obsessed with just over here and cookie crumbs. Alberta wants to come out. No, you just had how many? 1.5. That's enough. He usually doesn't like to go up on the couch. It's the first time he kind of slid off. But he had really bad mats on the bottom of his feet when we first got him. So that might have been part of it. Yeah, now you're all overheated. You should let one of the girls come out and you can rest. And the girls can come visit and say hi. What do you think? Boop. What do you think? Where are you going? Here. You go back in your house for cookie, and you can come out later. No, you're not going up there. Come on. No, 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 no. I see what you're doing. You want cookie? Come on. Come on, big bud. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh. Come on, Alfie. Come on, big bud. Come on. Come on, house. House. Nope. He's like, you're in there. You'll be okay. You gotta come in for Cookie. Come in. You can come in. You know how to do it. Come on. Come on, big bud. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. You're a smart boy. You listen most of the time. Oh, clean up this mess a little bit. Let Alberta out. You put your snoot right in there. Yeah. Oh dear. Alright. Let me get Alberta. Clean up some of this. Alright. Big Alberta. And this peepaw. You're eating peepaw. She's eating. Switch it up a little bit. Penny. Oh boy. Penny. You're gonna be a destructive nutcase. You can go back in your house. Hey. Hey. Come on. No. Go play. Say hi to Alfie. You just want to dig and be destructive. You little goober. Okay, you two. You be nice. Yeah. Where are you people? Alright. You are expecting trouble. You are ridiculous, people. nice. Alberta's talking up a storm. No, she's very upset because everybody's been marking her territory. She's got to remark everything. Oh, and a pea. So they're not even a year yet. You have to wait for the surgery for them to get spayed. Alberta, you can be a nice bunny. Stop. You're not going over there to start trouble. No, ma'am. You stay over here. You want a cookie? Yeah, you know what that word is. Here. Oh, Elfie had some. I'll get one a penny. Here. What's up? Just gobble it down. Thanks. Where are you going? You just want more cookies. Oh dear. Berta, stop that. Yeah, you're talking. I can hear you. You have no reason to be upset. What are you doing back there? She just did it. And ran up on me. She went, "Burp." They your cookies? No, Berta. You want to sit by Alfie? No. Alfie's a little overheated. Got the ceiling fan on for him. The AC is on too. She overheats faster than he does. No, miss. You can stay over here. What you snuffing? Yeah, you gotta mark everything. I'm getting tired, big girl. You want more pets? You're okay. You want to go to your cooling stone? Or I can go get you an ice pack. You're okay. You're okay. You need to calm down, Berta. And go get you an ice pack. Yes. She's teeth purring right now. She's like a little kid. She's just gotta run around, run around, run around, run around, and then boom. The sugar rush is gone. She crashes. Same thing with Alfie. Runs around like a little guy. He looks a little bit better. And he does the same thing. I think Berta sometimes just secretly likes pets. When she calms down. She's calm like this, she's easy to handle, but when she's overexcited, but all three of these guys, so Cedric, or Cedra, Penny, and Alberta's this one, came from a kind of a petting zoo. And they were rescued. I was only supposed to get 2 rabbits, and we ended up taking 3 because nobody else wanted them. And then 2 sisters, so Alberta and then Cedra, were bonded, and still are to a certain extent. They give each other kisses and say hi to one another. They're right next to each other. And so is Penny, but Penny was more fearless. I'm gonna put Berta in her house. Probably give her an ice pack. Here, Miss Berta. You okay? You're okay, big girl. Hi, big Berta. Yep, I'm gonna go back in your house and get you an ice pack. You're okay. You're okay. Cedra's out. She is currently hiding under the table. Oh. She's too busy. She's snuffing everything. CD. Cedra. Come here, little one. Are you too busy? Well, I'm gonna dig. No, CD. Stay over here. Stay play. Come on. No, no, no. You don't need to mark that. Here. You want a cookie? Get the lid off this thing. Here. You be nice. Cedra. Hey, hey, hey. Stop. Here, Alfie. You can have one more, and then that's it. You're too fat. Where are you going? Where are you going? You're just gonna squeeze through? Come on back this way. No. No. Cedra. Alright, you're not starting stuff with your sister. Let's go. Come on. Yeah, you think you got away with something. You little goober. Where'd you go? Where are you going? What is your guys' obsession with that thing? Oh, that's awesome. You got two sisters too? I didn't even see that. I'm sorry. I was trying to pay attention to her because sometimes they get a little nippy with each other, which happens. But Cedie is the small, or actually Penny is the smallest out of the two sisters. Cedie is actually pretty stout. She's tough. Very tough. I saw her with Alberta, and I knew I kind of wanted to rescue the pair of them. We were only supposed to get the one, like I said, but we ended up with 3 because Penny was so fearless. She came just right up and was really curious. I thought that was an interesting character trait. None of the other babes were that fearless. But she likes to start stuff with everyone. More so than Berta. Cedie just kind of likes to go along to get along unless you really piss her off. And then she has stood up to Berta. And then Berta's never really tested her since then. But that's when they were much younger. But Berta's still missing some fur right here from this little one. What you doing, little Cedie? You can have one more, and that's it. And she's a little snuggler. Oh, you have Rexes too? These are supposed to be mixed. I think they're like Flemish and something else. Probably a little bit of like silky Rex because of their fur. Berta's on the larger scale. Cedie's just... I've had rabbits like her before. They're really friendly. And they're usually the more intelligent ones. She figures out stuff before the other ones do. She's better at problem solving. She's really smart. Okay, Cedie. You need to go back in your housey? The rabbit mini mansion? Her and Penny were sharing that in the beginning, but they started doing... They were like humping, and I didn't know at the time it was hard to sex them. And I didn't want more rabbit babies, so we just split everybody up just to make sure. And plus, with them not being spayed, I didn't want the potential for fights. I think she's gonna put herself away. Come on, Cedie. No. You giving Berta's kisses? You two be nice. I didn't like that from Berta. Come on. House. Nope. House. Good girl. Nope. You had your cookies. Berta has the same house as Alfie. Now you're all cooled down. Might let Alfie out again. Yeah, they're really intelligent. Most rabbits in general are. People say they're dumb, and they're not. They're highly, highly intelligent. They're trainable. It's people won't put in the work because they say, oh, well, they poop everywhere and they do this and they do that. Well, dogs and cats do the same thing. They're completely trainable, highly intelligent. They problem solve. This one's just a big loaf. Might let Berta out one more time, but I don't like to tire her out too much. She was on her ice pack when I first walked up. I'd rather let her cool down. Yeah, I used to have, for the longest time growing up, we had rabbits and they were outside bunnies. And then we started having more house rabbits. I think the first one I ever had when I was probably 8, and it was a little, like, Netherland dwarf, a little black and white guy, just little dude. He was the chillest little rabbit. Take him up, pick him up, just pet him. He'd just snuggle right up. I wouldn't put these guys outside. It's too hard on them. And a lot of these are bred to be in some sort of domestic air conditioned or something or other. It's just, especially with Elfie, the lady that we got him from was under the stipulation that we never put him outside, and that he'd at least have the chance to possibly be with a rabbit or another rabbit in the future. That's probably going to be Berta. Yeah, they're especially not. It's too hard on them. Especially through June and July. Especially here where I live, it can get down to -13. It's, yeah. Nobody should have to be out in that. It's just too much. The weather where we're from it's pretty brutal. Can change in a heartbeat. There's been storms around us, especially during the early 1900s and stuff, where this area was first being settled. I think over 140 people died in one day because of a blizzard. I don't know why anyone would want to live here, but we do. And these guys are coming along for the ride, I guess. Yeah, that's no fun when it's below 0. That's the funny thing, it gets back to like normal temperatures where it's like 31 or something like that, and that ends up feeling colder than, -10. I think I might bring out Berta again. Or let the little ladies run around. They're kind of scared. That's usually all they do. We've had them open all day. Yeah, that's good. I wouldn't let mine outside. These little guys were another rescue. I think that was right before Christmas. My fiance got these guys. This is Storm. And then behind her is Marshmallow. They're older. They're about 4 or almost 5 years old. And they came from a lady that she had too many rabbits. Well, more than I do. And they needed a good home. So we fostered, I believe it was to adopt with them. And we ended up getting them. They got spayed before we adopted them. We took care of them after the surgery and everything. That all went pretty well. My fiance, she used to be a vet tech, so a lot of that stuff we just took care of here as far as kind of looking after the incisions and making sure they didn't get infected and regular cleanings. This is pretty much all they do is they just hang out in here. They come out into the courtyard every morning when she first wakes up, this one. And she'll do these really quick circles where she'll jump out of here and then she'll go around the courtyard real quick. Usually what I do is just pull this panel out and run around. But with her being already cuddled up with her sister, I don't know if she's going to want to come out. They usually go to sleep before everybody else. They're real close to one another. So Marshmallow is partially blind and slightly deaf. We found that out kind of after the surgery because they checked kind of the dilation patterns of her eyes and they didn't do anything. They didn't respond, which could also be hereditary because she is a piebald. She's not an albino. I don't know what the difference is. I'm sure someone out there does. Could school me on it backwards and forwards. I've seen them. I know the slight differences. She's getting cleaned by her sister. They're silly old women. Sometimes they fight. Yeah, I don't really either. I've seen deer around here. I've seen albinos and I've seen piebalds where it's like kind of reversed colors. And then they have the blue eyes. No, true albinos, they have to have, I think it's the red. I don't know. You getting your ears cleaned? Must be. Oh, might let out big old George here. I think Berta's laying down still. No, she's getting a drink. Cedric's laying down. Cedra. She's laying down. You eat all your dinner? Yeah. Penny's pouting. She didn't eat that much. She ate pretty much her food. And she likes to sleep up here. You know, we gave her kind of a courtyard. Originally, I wouldn't go with the hutches again. I would just go with like what I have for Berta. Just this, it's a Great Dane like pack and play. And it actually is enough room. And these are easy enough to clean where you just put down a couple pee pad mats. And some felt, usually underneath all that and then felt on top of it. It works out pretty well because all you got to do is move the whole cage, roll up your whole mess, take it outside, shake it out. What you doing? Nippy McNipperson. Hi, Alberta. These aren't too bad price-wise. I think on Amazon, I think you can get these for like 170 last I checked. But you just look for the Great Dane pack and plays. They use them for RV accessory gates too. They work pretty well. But then the pee pads themselves, they usually use 3. And then just some good old Walmart felt that I got on sale. Squares of it for, I think the cheapest ones they had was like it was a big one. It's the one that's in Berta's house. She got the Nightmare Before Christmas, which they had Disney themed ones that were marked down, which I was surprised. For cheap, I think they were under $6 for like 1.5 yards or something like that, which isn't a bad price. Yeah, they're not terribly expensive, and there are cheaper ones that you can get. I think Penny's was slightly less expensive, and it works just as well. It's just not as high. But Berta likes to jump, and she can jump very high. And when she used to be something low like this, she'd actually kind of stare directly at you and jump. The problem was that she'd get her kind of front wedged up here, and then she'd be stuck. And I didn't want that to happen while I was gone, and something really bad happened, so I had to go with something with higher sides. And I think these are 55 or 54 tall. I think those are the biggest ones that they made. They got the same for Elfie, because I think the grand idea is to merge the 3 sisters eventually. We just take 2 of these, and they're modular. You just pull these out and join them and get rid of the hutches entirely. Yeah, it wasn't good. And then she'd be staring at you for help, and she got wedged up there. I really didn't like the idea of that. And that's when we moved her from the back room to out here, because we had them in all together at one point in time. But like I said, they were getting kind of combative, especially with the Cedric thing that happened once, and then they were humping, and it was no good. I don't need any more baby rabbits. I think I closed that up. We'll let them out one more time. We might let out Berta one more time. You want to come out, or are you just done? Or are you going to try to go back over there? Oh no. Oh, the X-Pens. See, the problem is with that, with these guys, especially the bigger ones, like these guys, the Flemishes and that, and X-Pen, and you're not holding a rabbit like this in an X-Pen. I hate those clips. I know they make them and they make them high, but this little guy would just move the whole thing. He's only a baby still. Oh, he's a little horse. Yeah, they wear out all the time, those stupid clips. And I mean, they work great, though, for like blocking things off. I've got stuff blocked over there, got stuff blocked over there. They're great for that. But if you tried to put like Berta in one of those, she'd destroy that in 3.0 seconds. Especially this little guy. His dad, according to his paperwork or whatever, was right around, I think, close to like 20 some odd pounds. And his mom was 17. His ears are ginormous. Probably the biggest ears I've ever seen on a Flemish. Which is okay. You gotta chin everything again, Alfie? Oh, they're little dwarf mixes. Yeah, those probably work great. I know Toka Bunny, we kind of had like a hybrid. And that was a dwarf that we lost, a Netherland dwarf, not too long ago. He was an old man. He was about 8. I loved that little guy. He'd come out and greet me every morning, and he'd run happy little circles around my feet. And give him a cookie piece. What's up, big guy? Well, even Marshmallow and Storm will move this. I remember one night I forgot to shut the gate. I think it's on that. It's just because I don't fully trust the cat. And Storm was just wandering around. That's happened before with even Penny. We'll just be... I think that was the first night we brought them back. Penny was just wandering in the kitchen, and I was going to get a glass of water, and I got a friendly little boop on my ankle. What are you doing? No chewing that. No. We don't need to jump down from there. You think there's a mystical portal back there? Oh dear. No. You go down. You can sit. That's all this is. Yeah. We sit here. Yeah, Penny is a little Houdini. You put her in anything, she will find a way out of it. She's never gotten into any big trouble. Besides when she goes too close to Berta's cage or something like that. Oh. He's too much like a dog. He just, this is all he wants. Just sit here and get pets. That's it. Now that he knows he can get on the couch. I'm just gonna hang out. Yes, he is. Thank you. He is a big sweetie. Most male buns are. I haven't had too many male buns that weren't. They're just big old dopes. All they want is pets. All they want is pets. Pets and attention. Yeah, you hear the girls. You gonna go talk to Berta? I think that's Cedric digging. You gonna keep giving boops? What's up? Just brushed him twice and he's still... This is ridiculous. We have a New Zealand too. That's Ruby. She's in my daughter's room. I've had a couple of those. I've had a couple of these guys growing up in the gray color. It's usually because around here they're pretty common for meat rabbits, which is kind of sad because they are so intelligent and loving. I mean, look at the little guy. All he wants to do is snuggle. That's it. Okay, you want head pets? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I don't understand that with people and eating rabbits, and they'll try to justify the cost of raising a rabbit is less than the cost of raising, like, beef. Okay, yeah. Pigs, okay. But then, like, chicken is kind of, I don't know. Renewable to a certain extent. More sustainable. It's just they seem too neat. Oh yeah, chickens are weird. As far as raising them for food, though, you're better off doing that than trying to raise a whole herd of these with everything, even for the fur and that. I can understand it for a certain extent, but I don't know. Just pretty horrible. You so tired now? And you're shedding like a little racehorse. You'd probably let me brush you. You're so tired. Yeah, kind of changing colors. Oh, a little guy. Yeah. I'm gonna be probably having a playpen and setting that outside at some point. I don't know when we're gonna get to that. I still gotta build him a wood box. But we were gonna set up a playpen outside, have everybody go outside for a little bit. Not today, but in the future. I'm just a big old floof. Oh, you probably don't have the room or people putting weird stuff on the grass. That's always a concern too when you take your animals outside. You gotta be careful of pesticides, and if people do fertilize, stuff is highly poisonous to these poor little guys. You want to go back in your house? You let Berta come out. He's like, no, I'm cool here on the couch. No, no, no. That doesn't lead anywhere. Yeah, that's a dead end. You want to go back in your house, Cookie Monster? Yeah, you know the sound of the treat jar. See if you'll come for half a cookie. Yeah, that's always a concern. Pesticides, herbicides, even stuff that they use for killing weeds. Come on down. Hey, Cookie, come on. Let's let Bert out. Come on. Come on, Big Bun. Come on, get Cookie. Come on. It's like, no, go to this side and see if there's any way I could just jump over. Come here. Come on. Cookie. What are you doing? Come on. You gotta go in your house. Come on. Alfie. Come on. You can't get it from there. You gotta come here. You gotta come here. You gotta come here. Come on. Come on, Big Bud. Cookie. Come on. It's not a trap. Come on. You gotta come in. In. Good boy. Smart. No, you're staying. Alright, let me finagle this crap around. Oh yeah, hawks too. You gotta worry about that. You had a bunch around here for quite some while. Red tail. Eagles we don't get too much of around here. Further up. I'm starting to come back to this area. Actually getting beavers around, which is really odd. Saw one in a park a couple years ago. But there are wild beavers around here. So I'm gonna try to get Berta again. Stare at Alfie's feet. No. All right. Come on. Oh. Alright, Bird is back out for a little bit. Huh, that's interesting. Yeah, I thought it was people playing around with like a hatchet or something, just kids in their woods, like messing around, cutting down trees, but no, then I saw one just sitting there on the river bank. Must have surprised him or her because it just kind of sat there and kind of hissed at me. It's weird. They're a lot bigger than you think they'd be. Berta, you can be nice. Some of them are, but like the bigger, like older females, and one we saw, it had to have been older. It sat about almost 3 foot tall when it was kind of reared back on its haunches. A lot bigger than I thought it would be. Teeth are yellow. Looks really weird. I was just amazed that it hissed. But I guess anything you perceive as a threat. But I didn't even know that they did that. No, he's tired again. I must have startled them when they came across him or her on the riverbank because it like hissed, kind of bared its teeth, which I get it, you're coming into its territory, but I wasn't expecting it to see. You're walking around there, just like, why is that tree stump moving? Oh boy, no, that's a beaver. Where are you going, girl? We're upset. Oh no, ma'am. You're gonna go right back in your house, you nutcase. You're a nut? Yeah. No, she's on a mission. How am I gonna get over there? Oh, Alberta is... She's ridiculous. No, she's upset. What are you doing, Birdos? No. She listens a little bit better than Alfie, though. I don't know why that is. I've never done anything remotely cruel to these guys. They love those damn fire pokers. Everything over there. We got a scent mark. Okay. We know. It's yours. All of it is yours. Oh dear. Yeah, see, it's just the whole X pen. It goes all the way behind there, all interconnected. Goofball. No, you cannot go over there. Did you leave a present on my chair? Oh, the TV cords. Yeah, we did. We use them like that. So I can't get to it. Tried to block off as many of them as I could. But you always got to keep an eye on them, especially around electrical cords, stuff like that. Yeah, Berta, that's some of your poo, some of Alfie's poo. I'm just running around my feet. What is your obsession with the air purifier? Come on. Out, 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 out. Out, 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 out. What are you doing, little goat? Being destructive? No. Here, you want a toilet paper tube? Oh, of course. Put more scratches in my table. Berta. Get down. Come on. Come on. Get down. Dude. Down, 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 down. You can't have Mountain Dew. Thanks. Oh, mini goats. Yeah, they are pretty much mini goats. Mini horses with more attitude. Berta. Berta Bunny. Hey. She's right by the air vent right now. Here. Where did you go? He's just lying down, dying. Tired. Poor little guy. Okay, what are you doing, Monsignor Goat? Oh boy, she figured out the top. Clever girl. You think you should have one now because of that? You can have half. That's enough. That's enough cookies. Okay. You just want pets now. Okay. I'll give you pets. No, you don't want pets. You're being a busy girl. I'm not putting you away just yet. I'm trying to give you pets. Do you want pets? No. Okay, you two be nice. No. Enough. That's enough. I saw what you're trying to do. No. You know you just pulled it further away from him. So that was counterproductive. Yeah. So now you must destroy stuff because you can't get your way. And back up on your throne. Hey. Hey. Miss Goat. Oh, so you're gonna bite a hole in my pants? I'm gonna go try to wrangle this goat. I'm gonna put her away. Oh boy. Hey. Big goat. Come here, big goat. Okay. Calm down. That's enough. Yep. You're all worked up. Gotcha. You're fine. Alright. You want to come out one more time, people? Try to let Penny out one more time here. See if she can behave. It's probably a lost cause. She wants to be so badly friends with Alfie. Just anybody. Cedric doesn't like her for some reason, and we just peed. Thank you, Penny. That's why she has her nickname. It's all she used to do. It's all she still does. Penny Peepaws. She's painting with her angry little paintbrush feet. Actually, her paws aren't that yellow. No, ma'am. What are you, the Hamburglar? Get out of there. No. Come on, Penny. Why don't you go play? You're scaring Storm. You want a cookie? You didn't get one. Here. Come here, babies. She is high energy. Come here. No. Penny. You know what a cookie is. No. Here. 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 Come here. Penny. Penny. You little... Oh. Always starting stuff. Come on. That's enough. Come over here. Yeah, you see how she did that little jump? Because she thought she was being slick. Oh, you little shit. Come here. Nope. Come on, Penny. Trying to grab her with one hand, and it's not easy. You are destructive. Here. She is a little goofball. Oh dear. You're moving that whole bin. She likes creating just havoc. She's a little naughty. The only reason she gets away with all this nonsense is she's super cute. And she's a favorite. My daughter's favorite rabbit. Oh dear. Penny, that's enough. Alright. You're gonna go back in your house. That's enough. That's enough. Gotta fix this gate. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Penny, that's the only reason she gets away with all that stuff. It's my daughter's favorite out of the group. I gotta fix this thing. Take out Cedric one last time to say goodnight to Alfie. And that's probably gonna be it because I gotta clean up all this mess. Which is easy. There. Oh, stop it, Mellow. Cedric. No. Come on, CD. Oh, other way. Oh. A little boat. Oh. And Cedra. No, she's back out. She's gonna go back to remarking everything that her sisters and Alfie just marked. Hi, little one. Why do you need to go back over there now? Cedra, come on over here. You want a cookie, little CD? Come on. Come on. Just digging. Cedra. Here. There's your cookie. Oh yeah, she's always digging. She had built a nest when Alfie first moved in, and then Penny built one. But with spring and everything, that's what a lot of that was. Because Alfie is fixed. The sisters are not. So I don't know how exactly that works. They just know he's a boy. And I got a picture of her. She's got all like half a fleece in her mouth. And like a giant chunk of hay. Just looks like a weird little sock puppet. It's crazy how much they can fit in their mouths. Are you marking me? Yeah. Cedra. Usually she chills out a little bit. Come here. Come here, babies. Come here. Cece's a good girl for the most part. She's a little goose. They all have slightly different personalities. But they all want to destroy my furniture for some reason. Nope, there she goes. Oh, are you under there? Hi, Cedie. Keep getting boops. Yeah, my socks already smell like rabbit booty. Because you guys have been having a circus in here. Most of this isn't, it's just old. They do it sometimes, but I think it's more just to mouth it. Because they're actually not taking like chunks out of it or anything. Baseboards they've been good with. I give them lots of apple wood sticks. So I'm sure this stuff can't taste good being the age it is. I think the only reason that they like this one is because it's cherry. This is where Berta was nibbling. She didn't really take anything out of it, just mark. A little slight one. Thank you. Yeah, that's, or it was my great-grandmother's. I'd like to get it reupholstered one day. I kind of like the way it is. Just the way it is. All my stuff is old and decrepit. The lamps, I think I rewired those. Those were my grandfather's. I got another one that I have to do over there. That other one I rewired. That was my grandmother's too, but that one's more kind of Art Deco. And the shade I got on Amazon. What are you doing, little one? You going back in your house? Come on, Cedie. You two be nice. Are you going back in? You're not bothering the ladies. You can't fit, you little butterball. Oh. Cedra is not getting tired, which is surprising. What are you doing, CDs? Sniffing poos. And being a... Come on. No. Most of the time they just chin the furniture. Even Alfie, when they do kind of put their mouth on it, don't think they're really taking chunks out of it. And Cedric, you don't like jumping on top of stuff. I think she might have fell when she was little. She has a fear. Sometimes being picked up, you gotta cover her eyes so she calms down. Yeah. Kind of wish that. Only reason that I put those barriers around those tables is because I don't want them to, because those are extremely old. Those are from like the 1880s, even before. Hand carved. I don't know where she went. Are you going back in your house, little one? Or are you coming back? There's nothing fun behind there. No. Yeah, those are what you take trips into that. No, you do not need to say hi to people. Cedra. You're gonna have to go away. You're gonna have to go away. Come on, little one. Come on. Come on. House. No, that's not how you get into your house. That goes nowhere. Cedra. What are you doing? Now we're chinning. Chinning, chinning, chinning. You can't go in by those old ladies. You already tried to break in there once and beat them up. What are you doing? I'm gonna go try to corral this little... Ooh! You still got some... Yeah, hi, CD. Boop, boop, boop. Come on, no, house. No, house. Good girl. Oh. No, everybody's been out twice. Especially you people, you were naughty. You were naughty. You're still cute, but you were naughty. You were naughty. Yeah. So it's time for you to almost go to bed. Yeah. She is pretty though. They're all pretty. And sisters. She only has one tiny little spot of brown, like right here. Otherwise, she's just full black and white. Alberta's just a massive black void except for her feet, which didn't always used to be the case. But just her back feet. A little bit of white trim. Yes, Berta, are you recovered now? You ate the rest of your veggies? You ate the rest of your veggies? I gotta let out those little girls. Those little old ladies. They get some time out too. We'll see what they do tonight. Might not come out at all. Actually, I'm gonna leave that up because I just don't want them to get too close to Elfie. And I'll just use this kind of as a buffer because I don't like them wandering too close to Alberta. I'm probably asleep. Let them run for a little bit. They're usually only good for like 10-15 minutes of romping around. Oh, I hate these things. Ugh. Storm's gonna come out first. Maybe. Just thinking about it. I'm gonna sit over here because they're more comfortable. They weren't handled much when they were smaller. I think that really does kind of affect how they view people. So they're still quite skittish. So just kind of let them do their thing if they want to do it. They want to come out and explore like the other girls. Oh dear. I'm going to try to make them kind of comfortable, especially Stormy, because she does like to run around a little bit. But I think she likes having Mellow kind of by her because Mellow's the more adventurous one. Stormy's more cautious. And Stormy has really interesting coat as far as some of the other lion-headed dwarfs that I've seen. She's cute. Only seen her binky like a couple times. You can't get out that way, Stormy. You don't need to go visit Cedric. You might come out for a cookie a little bit more. I just don't want to startle her. Let her do her thing. For the first couple months or so when we had her, I mean, they wouldn't come out of the enclosure. Nope, she did a little bit of a binky. I don't think they were kept in that large of a cage either. I think probably the cage that they were in was maybe half the size of that hutch that I have over there. So when we did give them kind of that amount of space, they were fighting with one another. They just didn't know what to do with it all. And I think Mello gets upset because she kind of memory maps stuff with her being visually impaired slightly. She's trying to get her sister to come out with her. Her sister's, I'm gonna take a nap over here. See, she wants her to come out. She's trying to tell her, hey, it's open. Yeah, she's grooming her. That's about all they do. They'll explore to a point. Oh dear. Oh, see, there they go. See, now Mello will come out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was smaller than that, which some of those cages that you see at like PetSmart and stuff like that, like those aren't big enough for rabbits. Can't keep them in a shoebox. They need a little bit of room every once in a while. I think the people that do keep them in like a 3x4 or something like that, that's not enough. They get to come out usually 3 times a day. Plus they have that little courtyard is open for the majority of the day when somebody is here. It's just I don't fully trust the cat sometimes. She was shedding like crazy. She got a big brush out. Stormy wants to come out again. Right? See, they'll explore slowly. And they smell all the sisters. They had Sorehawk when we got them. That's pretty common amongst dwarves, usually with the finer fur. Their fur is super fine. See if they'll take a cookie. See if they take a cookie. Oh, or if I don't fall directly in my face. Girls want a cookie? Yeah, wire cages are no good. That's horrible. That's the kind of stuff that kind of pisses me off. Wire racks, that can't feel good on anybody's feet. Force an animal to stand on that, even with like hay and that's still no way. It's horrible. These aren't wire racked bottoms. These are actually kind of like slide out style, which when we first got the rabbits it made a lot of sense, and now it just doesn't. She's got a little mustache. Hi, Mellow. She's been given boops a lot more. When we first got them, they wouldn't hardly do anything. Now she at least, like, boops. Says hello. She's got to get brushed out again. I wanted to rename her Dolly Parton. Because she's got really long strands in the back. And the volume is just out of control on her hair. It's goofy. And then Mellow's kind of got her own little thing. She was shedding like crazy. That's why she looks so patchy. No, you're just gonna hide in there and eat hay. You could have one more half cookie. You're only little, but you behave. Here. You want a cookie? No? I don't know. You want to get around? Here, Storm. No, don't steal your cookie. That's why you two fight. And why you're so fat. Why you're so fat. Here. Don't steal your sister's cookie. Here, you can have your own. Let your sister have her cookie. That's mean. I wouldn't like that. You steal a cookie out of my mouth, that would be fighting words. That's not very nice. I gotta take her outside and do that probably tomorrow. Yeah, I don't understand why they do that, because that's when the fighting happens, is usually when it's over food or something good. And they get tiny bananas from time to time, just like little slice. Because they're only so little, they only get like kind of one slice a piece when they do get them. Are you gonna dig? Because that's where Cedric was digging. I'm checking it out. What's this? She is pretty cute. I know the place that we got those two from, we got Ruby from too at the same time. They only had the 3 rabbits in there. It was like right before Christmas. And poor Ruby was there. We ended up taking all 3. We were just gonna get these 2 and ended up with 1 more. I didn't want to leave a poor little friend behind, and Ruby seemed so sad. She just wanted a friend. She's got EC. So she has to be separated from the other rabbits. She has kind of that issue with the head tilt. And that's what the rescue kind of warned us about. Oh, she's got that and this. But the rabbit we had before her had EC and was around the babies too. Which the babies were the sisters at that time. Which got them, I think, when they were just about... I think maybe 3 or 4 months. I don't know. But she was really sad. She'd been dumped, Ruby, with, I think that was 20 some other rabbits in a park somewhere around here. Some of them were shot with like pellet guns, and just people do terrible things to animals. They were somebody's pets at some point in time, and they just threw them out there like they were trash. Oh, you want to be right up against your sister. No, you're going to go up there. I don't know if they ever caught the people that had done that, but just terrible. I don't know why people do that with animals. I mean, you had them all, you're raising them, and then you just give up. It kind of seems like somebody was backyard breeding, and population control wasn't a thing that they were trying to do. It's easy enough with rabbits. So once they start breeding, some of them, I mean, some of the larger breeds can have up to 16 or 14 kits in a litter. That can get out of control rather fast. Especially most of them, you're going to have at least 3 or 4 males in that litter, and then how many females. And then you get into inbreeding issues, and you guys so tired. But that same rescue, we sponsored, I think it was another 2 rabbits for somebody else to adopt, because we're just out of room. Yeah, I'm probably gonna sign off here too. The babies are all sleeping. I gotta clean up this insane asylum. So I'm gonna be out. Everybody who's still around, have a great rest of your evening.